Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some of the most incredible true stories you've ever heard. We all know dogs are our best friends, but some dogs have gone above and beyond, literally changing the course of history. These aren't just tales of loyalty. These are sagas of heroism, discovery, and unwavering courage. From the frozen tundras of the North to the battlefields of war, we're about to meet the legendary canines whose paw prints are forever etched in the pages of our past. So get comfortable, and let's begin our journey with the dog who saved an entire town. His name was Balto, a Siberian husky who became a global hero in 1925. Picture this: the remote town of Nome, Alaska, is in the grips of a deadly diphtheria outbreak. The life-saving antitoxin is hundreds of miles away in Nenana, and a brutal blizzard with temperatures plummeting to minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit has grounded all aircraft. The only hope? A relay of sled dog teams, tasked with a seemingly impossible mission known as the Great Race of Mercy. Balto was the lead dog on the final, treacherous 53-mile leg of the journey. In near-zero visibility and through hurricane-force winds, his musher, Gunnar Kazan, couldn't even see his own hands in front of his face. He had to put his complete trust in Balto. The husky, using his incredible instincts, navigated the team through the blinding storm, keeping them on the trail when humans would have been hopelessly lost. He led them across the perilous, cracking ice of the Tokok River and brought the medicine safely to Nome, saving countless lives, especially children. Balto's heroism was so celebrated that a statue was erected in his honor in New York as Central Park, a permanent tribute to his endurance and spirit. Now, let's fast forward a few decades and journey into space. Before humans dared to venture beyond our atmosphere, a brave pioneer paved the way. Her name was Laika, a stray dog from the streets of Moscow. In 1957, during the height of the space race, the Soviet Union launched the Sputnik 2 satellite. Aboard this tiny craft was Laika, the first living being to orbit the Earth. Her mission was to test the safety of space travel for future human cosmonauts. Scientists monitored her vital signs, gathering crucial data that proved a living organism could survive the launch and the conditions of weightlessness. While her journey was a one-way trip, and it's a story tinged with sadness, Laika's sacrifice was monumental. It directly led to the advancements that allowed Yuri Gagarin and later, astronauts from around the world to travel into space and return safely. Laika wasn't just a dog. She was a cosmonaut, a pioneer whose legacy is written in the stars. She proved that the final frontier was within our reach, and her contribution to science is immeasurable. From the cosmos, let's return to Earth in a time of global conflict. Meet Sergeant Stubby, the most decorated war dog of World War I. This scrappy stray of uncertain breed wandered onto the Yale University campus in 1917, where he was adopted by Private J. Robert Conroy. Smuggled to the front lines in France, Stubby's intelligence and bravery quickly became legendary. He served in 17 battles, surviving shrapnel wounds and even a gas attack. This experience made him incredibly sensitive to the smell of gas, and he would run through the trenches, barking and nipping at soldiers to wake them and warn them of incoming attacks, saving his entire unit. But that's not all. His keen hearing allowed him to locate wounded soldiers on the battlefield, guiding medics to their location. He even captured a German spy by himself, holding him at bay until American soldiers arrived. Stubby was promoted to the rank of sergeant for his valor. After the war, he became a national celebrity, met 3 presidents, and was a symbol of bravery and patriotism. His story shows that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes the smallest soldier has the biggest heart. Now, let's explore a story of discovery and loyalty that spans thousands of miles. In 1804, when Lewis and Clark set out on their famous expedition to chart the American West, they weren't alone. They were accompanied by a massive Newfoundland dog named Seaman. Captain Meriwether Lewis bought him for $20, a huge sum at the time, and it was a purchase that paid for itself countless times over. Seaman was not just a companion. He was a vital member of the Corps of Discovery. He was a skilled hunter, providing the expedition with food by catching squirrels, deer, and even antelope. He stood guard at night, his powerful bark deterring grizzly bears and other predators from their camps. At one point, he was stolen by a Native American tribe, and Lewis threatened to send his armed men to get him back, showing just how indispensable Seaman was. He was a protector, a provider, and a source of morale for the men on their long, arduous journey. Seaman's presence is noted dozens of times in the expedition journals, a testament to the crucial role he played in one of America's greatest adventures. Finally, we turn to the rubble and chaos of September 11, 2001. In the aftermath of the World Trade Center attacks, as hope seemed to dwindle, heroes on four legs arrived. Over 300 search and rescue dogs were deployed to Ground Zero, working tirelessly alongside first responders. One of the most famous was a golden retriever named Britannia. At just 2 years old, it was her first ever deployment. For 2 weeks, she and her handler, Denise Corliss, worked 12-hour shifts, sniffing through the dangerous, unstable debris for any signs of life. While the search for survivors became a recovery mission, Britannia's role evolved. She became a therapy dog, a source of comfort for the exhausted and heartbroken firefighters and police officers. They would come to pet her, to talk to her, to find a moment of peace in her quiet, steady presence. Britannia continued her service for years, working in the aftermath of Hurricanes Katrina and Rita. She was the last known surviving 9/11 search dog, passing away in 2016 at the age of 16. Her life was a beautiful example of service, showing that a dog's love and presence can heal wounds that we can't even see. From saving a town from disease to paving the way for space exploration, fighting on the front lines, charting new lands, and bringing comfort in our darkest hours, these dogs are more than just pets. They are historical figures. Balto, Leica, Stubby, Seaman, and Britannia represent the countless other canines whose bravery and loyalty have shaped our world in ways we only just beginning to appreciate. Their stories remind us of the incredible bond we share with these amazing animals. They are truly our partners, our protectors, and our heroes. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey today. If you were touched by these stories, please hit that like button and share this video with another dog lover. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Which dog story inspired you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.